Hello, I am Garrett Godfrey, and welcome to the Crowdfunding Christian Music Podcast. I have been helping folks find great Christian music for over 25 years, and on this show, I cover active crowdfunding campaigns and pre-orders for artists worth backing and believing in, so that you can find and fund the music you love. This is episode 68, recorded Monday, July 17th, 2017. Think of me as your tour guide as we look at some current campaigns, including Marc Martel, Deliverance, Justin Little, Emmy Law, Becca Bradley, Hope Hymns, Holly Starr, Sandra McCracken, and Audrey Assad. I hope you enjoy the show and find something you can get behind and fund. I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending some of your time with me. To make things easier to find, I put links to everything I cover in the show notes, and in case you want to go back to a specific campaign and listen again or skip around, I've got the timestamps for the campaigns and the music genres in the show notes too. Before we get onto the campaigns, I just want to highlight something I've had going on for a while now, and that is the Crowdfunding Christian Music Facebook group. We've got a great community of over 100 people there. Would love to have you as a part of it. If you want to know about these campaigns as soon as they launch, or would like to share one that you've discovered, if you want to discuss a campaign or ask questions, this is the place for you. And now, on to the campaigns. I want to start with an update for you about the Rich Mullins campaign. Many of you had backed the campaign and already know this, but Jimmy A put out an update letting us know they suspended the Pledge Music campaign for now. They had realized the scope of the project they had planned would require more funds than what they had targeted. Instead, they're going to relaunch the campaign as several separate projects, the album, the film, and the book. So I'll be sure to update you when I find out more. Marc Martel from down here has a Kickstarter campaign for 2 EPs, a 6-song covers EP, and an EP of Christmas songs. He put one out last year, and it went so well, he's doing another one. He'd made a commitment last year to remain completely independent, so he'd said that crowdfunding has been quite the lifeline to him. This campaign closes Tuesday, July 25th, and is already fully funded. $15 gets you the early download of both EPs. $25 gets you CDs of the EPs as well as that early download, and then there are more options available. For an idea of what he sounds like, here's a clip of him singing O Come Emmanuel.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice.
So there you have it, Marc Martel. The new record label No Life Till Metal has launched an Indiegogo campaign for a vinyl reissue of the 1989 self-titled album by Christian metal band Deliverance. This closes Thursday, August 3rd, and is already fully funded. $15 for the remastered CDs, $30 for black vinyl, $35 for colored vinyl. And here's a taste of what they sound like with the song Deliverance. Okay, so it's totally 80s metal, but I still have a soft spot for that. And this project specifically from back in my college days. So that's Deliverance. There you go. If you've been looking for that on vinyl, this is the first time it'll be available in the US on vinyl. Justin Little from Portland, Oregon performs under the moniker Shepherd, spelled without vowels, SHPHRD. Anyway, he launched an Indiegogo campaign for a new album. This will be his first professionally launched album. If you hit up his website, though, you'll see 3 other projects of music he has recorded. His campaign closes Thursday, July 27th. $10 gets you an early download of the album, $25 for a deluxe version of the album, which includes early demos and additional songs, and then some more options are available, including a ukulele remix version. So here's a clip of the demo version of his song, Till They Lay Me in the Ground, just so you know what he sounds like.
You hang in front of me. What is this I see? They nailed your 2 hands down. These chains won't free my soul. We shall not be free till the least of us is so. And I feel your hand slip out of mine. They took your life, but I'm not backing down. I'm not backing down till they lay me in the ground.
Emmy Law went through a bit of a radical transition in the last few years. After playing in a couple of bands and leading worship full-time, she realized her life was noisy and had been for years. So she moved alone into a house in the woods and has found herself writing a lot of songs. She's got a Kickstarter campaign for her first recorded music in 3 years, a pop singer-songwriter styled album titled Fairyland. The campaign closes Friday, July 28th and is already fully funded. $10 gets you a download of the album, $20 for a signed hard copy, and she's offering other awards, including a cover song of your choice. Here's a clip of her song Chameleon, so you know what she sounds like.
I don't wanna fit in. I wanna stay in my skin. The world may change, but I will try to stay the same. The colors are bright, they're filling my eyes. I've got to choose the ones that make me feel alive. 'Cause you're always changing, always rearranging with the tide.
And that was Emmy Law with Chameleon. Becca Bradley is not a newcomer to the Christian music world. She's a multi-instrumentalist. She's toured and played for Francesca Battistelli, Lauren Daigle, Jason Gray, Aaron Schust, and she's currently a part of the Revolution Tour with Michael W. Smith. She's already released 2 EPs independently and has launched a Kickstarter campaign for a debut full-length album. She's indicated that this album will have more electronic pop than her EPs, but she's also looking at a greater emphasis on strings and orchestral music. The campaign closes Wednesday, August 2nd. $10 gets you a signed CD, $25 gets you the new CD and copies of the 2 EPs, and she's got more rewards available. Here's a clip of her singing the song The Lion's Eyes, so you know what she sounds like.
When the shadows fill the night and darkness falls, confusion strikes, I'm surrounded yet alone. Help me find my way back home. My faith is fading and my soul is dry, but when I look into your eyes, I see a brilliant light that destroys the lies. You give me strength to stand and fight. I feel a rising hope stirring in my soul. I found a love that won't let go. In the lion's eyes, in the lion's.
And that was Becca Bradley. If you've been watching the crowdfunding space for a while, you've probably seen a number of projects to put out albums of hymns. One of the groups that's been successful with this has been Hope Hymns. They've already funded 2 albums of their modern take on hymns and are back with a Kickstarter campaign for Volume 3. They craft new melodies and arrangements for the lyrics of classic hymns. The campaign closes Sunday, August 6th. $10 gets you an early download of the album, $25 gets you 2 copies of the new CD in the download, $35 gets you the new CD as well as the first 2 on CD, and they have other rewards including hymnals and a whole lot more. If you're wondering what they sound like, here's a clip of their take on the hymn, And Can It Be, from Volume 2.
Died he for me who caused his pain, for me who him to death pursued.
CCM pop singer Holly Starr has launched a Kickstarter campaign for a new album titled Human. The campaign closes Sunday, August 6th, and here's what she said is behind the title. We all go through ups and downs, seasons of great joy and seasons we wish we could erase. Writing songs from all of these moments has been the heartbeat behind my music from the very beginning. It's my passion. Why? Because if I'm real with you, you might be real with me. And it's in that tender place of vulnerability that relationship happens, where loneliness is cast aside even for a moment, and where unity and mutual understanding can be found regardless of external experience. What if I was able to create an album with more honesty than I ever have before? This is Human. $15 gets you the early download of the album, $25 for a signed CD and an early download, and then she's got more rewards, including a 10-pound bag of autographed onions signed by Holly and her dad. Okay, the thing is, she grew up on an onion farm, and this tier actually already has a couple backers already. And then there are others as well. To get an idea of what she sounds like, here's her latest single, Run the Race.
Deep in your soul, there is a fire, and it's burning through the rain. Quiet the fear, focus your eyes. Don't you know that you were made to run the race?
You've been knocked down, but you're not quite out. You're on the ropes, looking at the crowd. They cheer you on. Can you hear the sound? It's time to rise up and take back the crown. Don't give up, the prize is up ahead. Don't lose hope.
And that is Holly Starr. Folk singer-songwriter Sandra McCracken launched a Pledge Music campaign for a new live CD and DVD project titled Steadfast Love. It's a film and live recording from a night at the Art House in Nashville, Tennessee, featuring arrangements from the album God's Highway and the album Psalms, alongside scripture reading, new songs, and hymns. This closes Wednesday, August 16th. $10 for the download of the album, $21 for the CD and DVD, and then she's got way more available, including a package that has the new CD, DVD, and her last 2 albums on vinyl. If you don't know Sandra's music, take some time over the next couple days to dig deep into her discography. There are some great albums waiting for you. But here's a clip of Call Him Good from the album God's Highway, so you know what to expect from this live project.
Call him good, my soul. I am here to declare my affection for you. Call him good, my soul.
Audrey Assad is putting out a new album, her first full album of original material in 4 years. She's launched a Pledge Music campaign for the album Evergreen. Let's hear a little bit more about it from her Pledge Music video.
I thought I knew God. I thought I understood God's character, God's nature, and his movements in the world. Until one day, I didn't know anymore. And then I didn't know for 6 months, and a year, and then 2 years. And honestly, I panicked because my whole life I had measured my value, my worth, even my identity by my correctness. And all of a sudden, I didn't even know if I'd been right about anything that entire time, much less the most important things, including God. So I made a hymns album in a season where I hadn't written an original worship song in maybe 2 years, because I honestly didn't know what to say and I didn't know what to sing about. It was an incredibly difficult moment and time in my life, but I'm so grateful for it because it provided me a chance to pause and take stock, to heal and rediscover. And what I found is that life can thrive even in a long, abandoned, burned out, neglected house. The tree of life truly never dies. And even though I've learned that I have to walk with uncertainty on this road, I can't help but sing about the beauty I see along the way. That there really is peace that passes understanding. For the first time in my life, I think I'm beginning to know what that actually means. I am so excited to tell you that I've been writing a lot of songs. It feels so amazing to be doing that again, to feel free in that way. I've got songs about identity, about joy and hope, about rediscovering the tree of life, which is truly evergreen. So that's what I'm calling my album, Evergreen. And I'd love it if you would help me make this album. I love making music with you. It's always been such a special experience, and I'd love to do that again. As I record songs that are original for the first time in years, I would be so honored and happy to have you along with me. Please help me make this album. Help me sing about the tree of life, which is evergreen.
And that is Audrey Assad. Now, this Pledge Music campaign, it closes Saturday, September 9th. $10 gets you the digital download version, $15 for the CD and download, $35 for vinyl and download. But I want to give you a taste for what she sounds like. So here's a clip of Be Thou My Vision from that hymns album she was just talking about, so you know what it's like.
Be thou my wisdom, and thou my true word. I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, I thy true Son. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one. Riches I heed not, nor men's empty praise. Thou mine inheritance now and always. Thou only first in my heart.
And that was Audrey Assad. That's it for this episode. If you back any of these campaigns, or if you just want to help them spread the word, be sure to let folks know about these before they close. If this is your first time watching or listening, thank you for checking it out. If you've been with the podcast for a while, a big thanks to you. And if you want to ask me a question, send me feedback, or tell me about a campaign, you can reach me a couple different ways. Just pick the one that's easiest for you. Head over to the Facebook page for the podcast, like it, and message me, or follow at the other CCM on Twitter, shoot me a tweet, or email me, feedback@crowdfundingchristianmusic.com. I'd love to hear from you either way. If you like the theme song at the beginning of the show, it's Hypostatic Union by the X Structure out of South Africa. All their music is Name Your Price over at Bandcamp right now, so be sure to check them out. I'm Garrett Godfrey, and I want you to remember, great music doesn't just happen, so get involved.